Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Auto Amateur. You guessed it, in this video I am taking off my wrap. Let's go check it out. So yes, friends, it's that time. The wrap is coming off today. I've had it on for about 8 months. It's by a product called Avery, or a brand called Avery. It's satin light blue. I think it looks absolutely tremendous. It's sort of closer to Mexico blue than Miami blue. I wanted it for a long time. I've had it for about 8 or 9 months now, but it's just time. I think it's just time to come off. This video, obviously, I've already started taking it off. I just couldn't wait last night. In fact, on Friday, my friend Costas came over, the guy who owns the vintage yellow 911S. He was quite interested in trying to take it off as well. We went for about half an hour and we got the front bumper done. And so at that point, I figured, let's just keep going. I'm gonna keep going. So I'm doing the rest by myself. It's not too bad. It's coming off okay. I've got a heat gun. Which idiot would let someone like me next to a 911 with a heat gun? Me. So, we'll see how that goes. But so far, so good. The paint is holding up really well. I'm managing to heat it up enough so I can take the plastic off without leaving any of the adhesive behind. I'm not heating it up so much that I'm setting my car on fire or damaging the paint. So you'll see as I work around it, I'm using a very low heat at a bit of a distance. But just a little bit of heat helps this come off. Now, I really have enjoyed this, but the closer you get to it, the more you start to see some of the imperfections. And it's got to the point where I want my paint back. So let's take a look at some of the areas which have started to bug me. Let's see. Okay, here's one area. You can see here the plastic just on the handle. Now, I could get that replaced. The shop would happily replace it for me, but it's gonna happen again pretty quickly, and I have to take my car into the shop again. On the inside of the car, you can see here, Soul Performance. You can see that it started to peel away here. It just, it doesn't look the way it should. See, are there any other places? Here's a good one. On the inside of the wing mirror, just along this edge here, that's starting to annoy me as well. So, I don't know. Maybe I could live with it for a little longer, but yeah, it's time. Let's get it off. Let's get it on. Let's get it off. Let's do it. You know what I mean? So this is where a little bit of patience goes a long way. There's a little black silicone seal along the very edge of the blue material to sort of keep all the lines straight, and you got to make sure you get that as well. But essentially I'm just applying a little bit of heat, and then I'm pulling, bit of heat and pulling, and you can sort of heat up a whole area and keep it flexible for maybe 30 seconds. I'm not going too close. It's really not that hot. I've got it on a low setting. And as you can see, it's coming away from the paint nicely. I'm obviously gonna need to clean this up a lot and maybe even get the paint corrected, but it's coming off. So far, so good. Oh, and here I'm gonna need to remove the tail light so that I can get to the wrap. They actually wrapped all the way underneath the tail light. So I'll do that separately. You can see there, I maybe just heated it up a little too much because it's breaking. Now, I don't know whether this has been stretched tighter, or I maybe haven't heated it up enough, or it's in an area which gets lots of friction and therefore it's a little more brittle. But this part of the wrap isn't coming off quite as easily as the rest of the car. This isn't too bad now, but up here it was breaking and snapping a lot. I think the heat made it a little bit more pliable. But it was quite a struggle around this top corner. You can see here, you can see a lot of marks on the paint, but it's actually just, it's dust and crud. The paint's actually looking in really good shape. Well guys, that's just about it for this episode. I've managed to take all of the wrap off that I can without disassembling some of the parts. So it looks like I'm gonna need to disassemble the top of the spoiler, the wing mirrors and the handles. Oh, it looks, I missed a bit. All right, I'll have to go back and do that. I can do that, it's really easy. But the paint's in really good condition. I haven't had any parts of it come off, or, it looks like it needs to be cleaned, obviously. I've got this, I'm gonna get it cleaned and polished, blah, blah, blah. But I've got this ceramic coating product from Avalon King, which is called Armor Shield, I think. Anyway, the company asked me to check it out, so I'm really excited to try it on this. I've been meaning to make that video for a while. I actually didn't want to put it on the wrap, but it's going to go on this car. Now, what do? Again, I find myself at a bit of a crossroads. I am keeping this car for the time being. I have been playing around with the idea of getting a GT3 or maybe even moving up to the 992, but I'm going to be keeping this car at least for another season. So what mod should I be doing next? I know loads of people, especially you, Nick Murray, will be rolling your eyes and saying, that poor car, leave it alone. But you see, here's the thing. I just can't stop. I love tinkering with my cars. So here's what I'm thinking. A new color for the sports chrono gauge face. I'm thinking either red or yellow. And then to tie in with that, I'm going to do the calipers, get them powder coated. I know that the yellow means for Porsches that you've got the ceramic brakes. I don't. And I know the red brakes mean that you've got the S and this isn't. So I'm in two minds about that, but maybe I just don't care. I really like orange, but I'm a ginger. I try and stay away from orange as much as possible. So anyway, sports chrono gauge face, the notch on the top of the steering wheel is going to match. The calipers are going to match. And then I'm also thinking about doing the seat belts, at least the ones in the front. This was, if you go back to my videos from about a year ago, that's what I was thinking of doing originally before I put the wrap on. So that's there. And then now that I've got the wrap off, I'm going to be taking some care of some of the trim. So the black lower lip front spoiler needs to be taken off. I'm going to clean it down and bring it back to black. The trim around the front of the windscreen as well, I'm going to be taking that off. Or maybe see if I can do it in place, but bring that back to black as well. So it's going to be fun. I've got another few videos coming with the 991. The next time you see this, I think it'll be completely gone. Papa Smurf will be no more. In fact, I've got to take off the Papa Smurf sticker from the window. I need a new nickname, guys. Can you help me come up with one? Flip-flop. Dumbass. I don't know. I need a new nickname for my car. Anyway, thanks for checking in. Oh, exciting 996. The paint has been done. Clear coat is now going on. Pat and I are going to pick it up on Friday. So we might not be able to get a video out straight away, but when we go pick it up, I'll be putting it on my Instagram, which is @auto.amateur. Check it out. More videos coming soon. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, your girlfriends, your grandparents. Tell everybody. All right, see you in the next video. Bye.